Hey guys, it's you all, welcome back to my world. And in today's video, I did something that took me like 3 days in The Sims. So I made a house for every single color of the rainbow. We got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. And I built blue first because why not? So yeah, do make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you guys never single one of my videos. And comment down below at the end of the video which house is your favorite. I am going to say at the end of the video too because I don't want any spoilers. And without further ado, let's get on with the video. Woo! Okay, so we are in Brindleton Bay. Did I even say that right? Brindleton. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said that right. This is the red house. So overall, it's pretty red. Even the nature, that was like one of the plus sides. I was gonna think like, I wonder which one's gonna be this house. I'm pretty sure this is one of the easiest because this one, it was not that hard at all. So I did find this floor plan online. Okay, so you walk in here and there's basically nothing at the front door, which is fine. So we have the dining table, pretty red. I'm sure all of these are eyesores to see all of this one color. But to me, I'm used to it because I've been building these houses for 3 days, so I don't really mind. We have the living room and one of my favorite couches here. Also one of my favorite like coffee tables. Nice TV. We have a fireplace right by the stairs. We have our tiny mini kitchen. And also these were like the only red lights that I could find that could fill the whole thing up. It was either that and like one light and like a bunch of dark spots. So here we have a little like desk area. I feel like this is something that all the houses have in common, spoiler alert. Each of them have like this little desk nookie or whatever you call it, like to, you know, be in your place to like, I can't even talk, to like study. Okay, and we go upstairs. So it's one of those houses where you go upstairs and it's the bedroom straight up. We have this bed, we have some nice coffee tables. No, we have side tables with a matching dresser actually. And in the bathroom, here's an overhead view. We have a bathtub. So we have the sink and we have a toilet. So just basic normal things. And out here we have a little backyard area with a grill, you know, where you can just hang out and have a good time. So yeah, that is the red house. I'm gonna rate this one a 8 out of 10. It could have been better, but it's definitely like not my favorite, you know? Okay, so now we're gonna move into Strangerville to see the orange house. So here we have a little backstory on this one. This house was originally planned to be in Sulani. That's why it has that kind of like Sulani like aesthetic or whatever. But I still think it turned out pretty good. So we come down here, you know, this is like a little hangout area. So we have a bunch of like these modern windows, which I think makes it look pretty cool. We have this like living room. It's a tiny living room, you know, I think it's pretty cool. So also the good thing about orange is that it can basically just be like a pastel version and it's brown. So we have this nice dining table with a little painting of, it looks like Oasis Spring. And we have this really cool kitchen that I'm actually really proud of. I really actually like it. So yeah, the only thing that I don't like about all these houses, I have to probably use these fridge and, wait, I didn't even put a sink. I'm fixing that right now, so give me a sec. That works. Okay, now we can safely say that there's a sink. We go upstairs, and so we have a little couch here that's not centered. Ignore my things there. We have a little bookshelf, and we have another little desk area, with this really comfortable. So we come in here, and we have a little, you know, just a nice little bedroom. We have a mirror, a giant dresser, we have this nice bed, we have the same painting as downstairs. Wow, that wasn't planned. We have this like cool little rug under, and the bathroom's just simple again, although it has more counter space in it. It has a double sink, even though there's only one bedroom. I just thought of how ridiculous this is. This house has a double sink, even though there's one bedroom. Okay, yeah, I fixed it. There's no longer a problem in this house. And that's basically it. I didn't want to put a backyard. Okay, the reason that all of these are like pretty small, they're not like mansions, I didn't want to spend that much time on them so I could get all of them done quickly. So I'm going to rate this one 6 out of 10. You know, again, not my favorite. I also could be biased because orange is like my least favorite color. But I do love this house. I love all of these. Okay, let's move on because the next one is an Oasis Spring. We've made it to Oasis Spring to see this yellow house. And this one actually has a backyard. which is cool. Not all of them do, so this house is unique. So we come here, you know, little entrance area. I love these houses. I just go like do, and like, because you don't have cars in The Sims. This is supposed to be an area for the garage, but we don't have cars in The Sims. Hint, hint, Sims 4. Get us cars, please. So yeah, okay, so you come down, so you come in, and you know, you're just gonna, you know, cute little kitchen. Little, not really. I'm so grateful for this set of counters and cabinets, because without them I don't think I would be able to do this challenge, because they're the only colored counters, like brightly colored things that I could find. I was surprised to find like an actual good fridge that I could use. That wasn't that other one. So yeah, we have a nice golden sink. Now that I think about it, these people could just be rich because there's a lot of gold. So yeah, you know, just simple kitchen, except everything is yellow. So, and now we come into the dining table. You know, I like how there's like yellow flowers, and we have you know, that nice carpet. We come in here, and also, I don't know what it's about this couch, but I just really like, you know, I just had to say. We have a giant TV. That means they're rich. Everything in here is gold. They are rich. Anyway, so let's move on to the upstairs. Another one of these little office areas. I probably should put that closer to the wall, but I can't. Okay. And we have a bookshelf over here. And so we have we have a nice bedroom, you know, just nice and simple and yellow. Like, at least there's a pastel yellow carpet. Like, carpet on carpet, that's smart. And I'm sure I probably should have put a lamp on the side tables, but nah. So here we have again with the double sink. You know what? I'm gonna keep it this time because I don't care. Maybe they have a guest over. Anyway, so we have this nice bath. Like even though the only part of it is the curtain, we have a golden thing. We have a golden toilet, which could just mean it's dirty. Ew. And so the same thing, you know, just sinks, and yeah. And oh, I haven't even shown you the backyard. I just moved downstairs. They didn't have any good yellow fences, so I just went with a half wall. Ignore that. So we have these little nice, cute little couches. We have some nice table. I should have put a grill, but no. But I put a bar, so I thought this would look cool. And we have a hot tub that I just recently got because I got a new pack. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna rate this house a 7 out of 10. So right now, the best house is the red house because it was a pretty nice house. This one I like too, just not as much as the other ones. Okay, now we are gonna move on to Willow Creek to go see the greenhouse. So the greenhouse is actually a tiny home, like an actual tiny home. It's not like a small home. It's like tiny home, like the maximum is 64. I wanted it to make a micro home, but I'm like, no, micro homes take me like 1 billion years because they're so hard to, you know, figure out everything. So here it is, just a nice green home. You know, we have some hedges. The only good part about this is that I could actually use real landscape because most of the trees and everything is green. So yeah, so we walk in, you know, we have just a cute little house. We have this dining table, but it really isn't a dining table. This dining table sucks. And so we have like one of these, I don't know what are these called. Now you see it, now you don't. Murphy bed love seat combo. Imagine if I just addressed everything as the name is of The Sims 4. Look over here, we have a Crisponics budget deluxe fridge. I'm not gonna do that anymore, I'm sorry. So yeah, we just have a nice micro place. This just looks actually really cool. I love all the mint green, although it doesn't match with this, but they didn't come with a green one or a bright green of this. So there's basically no matching here. I was surprised that the game literally had a bunch of like really bright colored like wood as the floor. That's kind of crazy. So we walk in here and we have just a nice little bathroom, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna rate this house a 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorites. Next, we're gonna move into Windenburg to see the blue home. Okay, so here we have the blue house in Windenburg. So I also love these houses that have like, you know, like it comes out a little bit, but it's like a little patio area. I think it's really cool down here. So you walk in, you know, it's pretty nice. This is probably the easiest one that I had to do, I'm pretty sure. because I have an eye for blue. Like, I know blue and I see it. Like, I love blue so much. I even had my hair dyed blue for like 2 months. But that was when I was taking a break off YouTube. So, yeah. So here we have our nice bright blue kitchen. This was actually the first one I did. And we have this like nice blue, like these nice blue tree plants, island, you know. This is a pretty big house actually. Another one of these dining tables that I absolutely despise. I'm sorry, but I just do. We have a cute little living room with pastel blue like seats and stuff. And yeah, so then we move upstairs. And this is pretty nice actually. So you have some, you know, like a carpet. I forgot the word for a little. I can't talk. I forgot the word for a little bit. I'm sorry, I just can't talk. So this is a kid's bedroom. This is the first one to actually have 2 bedrooms. Well, it's probably the biggest because it's the first one I did. And I was like, I didn't realize I was gonna be too lazy to add one more bedroom. So this is the kid's bedroom, you know, pretty basic and nice, but cool. And this is the parents' bedroom. There's like nothing on this wall, which I kind of regret. But everything else is pretty good. So, and this one actually has double sink, which I don't know how I found a blue toilet. How did I do that? How in The Sims does it have a blue toilet? Who's gonna use that in a build unless me if I do this challenge? So we have this thing I've never really used before. It's like a robe hanger because I've never had a bathrobe ever. I wish I did. And we have this really nice shower. And I realized, look, this is a separate thing. You can put it here because it's against the wall. Who knew? The workup BB.move objects on. And I'll show you guys the backyard. So this was before I got like the backyard stuff that came with the hot tub. And I built this before I had it, so I used this hot tub that I kind of think is obnoxious, honestly, because it's huge. You're not gonna put this in a regular build because I wanted a hot tub that doesn't have the top. Like I could use this hot tub if it didn't have the top. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry if you like it. It's just my opinion. And we have, you know, we have a grill, we have somewhere to sit. We have somewhere to sit, and we have just some lounge chairs, and we have 2 pool floaties that are really cool. I love this one. I think it's so cool. I wish I had this. Like, I really wish I do. Well, I don't have a pool, so I don't think there's any point for me to have it. But yeah, that is the blue house. That is the blue house. I rate this one a 9 out of 10. It's not my favorite, even though I know it's my favorite color. That's how you know that I'm not biased. Okay, so the last but not least is in Glimmerbook. So let's go. Here, this one did win a prize for the hardest one to do. There were so many things I had to substitute because they didn't have it in purple. So let me just show you. This is the purple home. Kind of one of the worst, actually. The wallpaper on the outside doesn't look purple. It looks kind of, neither does the roof tiling, but it put it as purple. And this is a taller level height than any other because just so I could fit these windows because there was no other purple windows. So yeah, this is absolutely obnoxious because there was no purple stone. Wait, is there even? I'm gonna just check right now. There's no purple stone. So I had to use wood, which I completely regret. I could have just left it as white, but no, I stick by my principles, and we're doing, yeah. We have 2 couches. You have 2 outdoor couches, and we have a little place to eat outside if you ever want to eat outside. So this is kind of like also like tiny home because it's like this is all one room kind of. So here we have the dining table, which the table is pink. There was no purple dining tables. I had to substitute it for something. It has flamingos on the side. Wow. I never thought that a table would have flamingos on the side. Also, thank God for these Realm of Magic windows, or else I wouldn't be able to do this house. So we have a little like dish carrier, whatever you call this. And we have, you know, the kitchen. Why do I feel like this is like taller than it's supposed to be? But I think I like it. It's good. And we have a keyboard. We have just a nice little, you know, living area. I love these little poos from Tiny Living. I swear I'm obsessed with the Tiny Living pack. Still my favorite pack out of all of them. So we go upstairs. There was no purple stairs, so I had to use white. So we go upstairs. I forgot to add fences here, but we're gonna ignore that. And we have some, you know, purple seating areas. Purple, purple, purple. We have another desk area. And we have the bedroom, which is actually pretty cool. I don't mind it. We have this purple mirror, and we have purple painting. These were the only purple doors that gave privacy, but I don't mind them because they actually are kind of cool for a kid's bedroom, but this is not a kid's bedroom. We have a purple bed and just purple everything, you know, just everything is purple in this house. And, oh, I'm doing this. I don't care what you think. You know what? No, I'm sorry. That mirror is just going to bother me for the rest of my life. Like, look how dumb that looks. And that's not supposed to reach there, but ignore that. So that's the sink, and yeah, so it's a pink toilet. I didn't have a purple toilet, and we have the shower, which is actually not purple at all. So I'm gonna rate this one a 5. No. So the winner is the greenhouse, the tiny home residential in Willow Creek. That is the winner of today. And our big loser is the purple house in Glimmerbrook. I'm sorry, I loved it, but it's just like not my favorite, and also I feel like I didn't have enough, you know, ability to make it all purple. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications so you guys never single one of my videos. And comment down below which house is your favorite and what you guys want me to build next. And I'll see you guys next time on New House World. Bye, guys!